I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us.
Hello, we're here. We're ready to roast a website, and we have a special guest, the expert, the person who weeps with me when we watch multi-level marketing PowerPoint presentations. It's Avery, and I've linked Avery's website in the description below. She's the one that made Aaron's website, and she has a job, a 9-to-5, a not MLM job, and she's also a freelance designer if y'all need one. So, Avery, do you want to introduce yourself real quick and let everyone know about you?
Sure. Well, as DeeCee said, I'm Avery Joe. I do riot a lot when I see MLM PowerPoints and websites. They're just really bad. And I technically don't have a lot of experience in MLM, but I've been a part of the anti-MLM community for pretty much from the beginning. So it's been a joy being part of the community and having friendships like with DeeCee and everybody. So yeah.
Hey. Yeah, if y'all have seen Avery around our chat for forever, and Aaron's chat, Avery's a mod here, Avery's a mod. You're a mod for Aaron too, right? Yeah. So, and it's cool that people like Avery have a passion for anti-MLM and weren't necessarily like, when she wasn't in one, so she wasn't harmed, but she has compassion for the fuckery that happens in MLM to other people. So yeah.
I mean, technically I did join a couple, but like I paid for the starter kit, but never sold anything.
Yeah. So. You were a kidnapper. As they say.
Essentially, yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm so excited Avery's here. If you don't know me, I'm DeeCee. I was in 2 MLMs from February 2014 to April of 2022. And now I'm here with all my technical difficulties. And I'm excited to roast a website. That's my favorite thing to do. I like sneaking into live Zoom calls. I like sneaking into live TikToks. I like roasting PowerPoints is my love language, and roasting websites is a close second. So Avery's the perfect person to do this with, and I'm pretty excited because we're roasting Jasmine Elizabeth's website, and a few of y'all have seen it, but Avery, do you want to kind of like talk about who Jasmine is, like the TLDR?
Oh, TLDR is going to be difficult for me.
Maybe the extended TLDR.
Yeah, so Jasmine Elizabeth was initially part of 𝗏𝗏𝗏, right? And she had a group of people that she was working with and had a team with, and then it all kind of fell apart at some point, and they moved to iGenius, and now she's kind of on her own.
Yeah. The mighty have fallen. Jasmine, it seemed like Jasmine had an incredible hold on her team, just in terms of like charismatic, the charisma or whatever, and now she's sucked into MRR, or she joined MRR. I say joined. Master resale rights is you can buy someone else's program or class or whatever, and you license it from them, and then you can put your branding on it, you can put your spin on it, and then it looks like you wrote it, and then you can sell it to other people. And Jasmine claims that she has 45,000 students. Students in air quotes. I don't know what that means. And Master Resale Rights probably has the worst logo I've ever seen. I mean, really close. It's like super, super close to the worst logo I've ever seen. We'll show it to you.
It really looks like a clip art logo.
Yeah, it was so bad. Like, I had to clean it up for the cover because they forgot to take out parts of the... I mean, it's pixelated to hell in a handbasket. It's so bad. Normally, you would do a logo as a vector. Thumbs downer, howdy hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, 14 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down. So if you wanna help the percentage, that would be great. Can I turn Avery up? Yes, I can. Let me also turn me down. I could turn me down too. All right. How's that? Let me know. You can test Avery if you want to.
Hello.
Is that better? I hope that's better for y'all. And we will make sure that we get the sounds just right before we start the roast. Also, before we start, Jasmine kind of disappeared for a while, maybe a couple of months. You may have remembered Heels Over Hills or Head Over Heels or whatever that vlog show that she was doing that got destroyed by anti-MLM creators. And better? I can turn myself down some more, so just live chat, let me know. I'd love to know before we start the stream what's good for y'all. Yeah. But then she disappeared. And then she came back. But guess what? And Avery's the one that noticed this. I only picked it up today. When you look at Jasmine's website, she has 2 eyes in Jasmine. And I was like, did you misspell this and make a whole website and buy a domain? Jasmine's World, spelled like Jasmine used to spell her name, is for sale for $2,000. Jasmine didn't want to throw the money down for that, so she rebranded herself with 2 eyes, which is convenient because now none of the searches for Jasmine Elizabeth or her new stuff will come up. So she is trying to, in my opinion, fly under the radar of anti-MLM because she has so much bad press. There's so much negative content out there that she's trying to build a new brand on a new spelling that doesn't have any search history or presence on Google that is from her name. So it's like Jasmine's World and then Jasmine's Vlog or whatever, and it's 2 eyes for everything. So I think that's twisty. I think that's so twisty. So I'm pretty low.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that she is definitely trying to get away from the image that she had before.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah. I mean, for sure, like the new stuff that we're going to show y'all today, potentially if we have time, because the website roast is going to be something else.
We don't know how long that will take with us.
we just had like a plan B. We had a plan B just in case the website roast was short. But as I'm looking at this again, I don't think it's going to be that short. We have 6 thumbs down and 21 thumbs up. I love when a video description just hits home with the person that I'm making the video about. Here's my thing. Have a professional make your website or use a system like Wix to make a website so it doesn't turn out like this. Especially if you're trying to make money by scamming people. I mean, selling master resale rights courses to people. So Do y'all have any questions
I
before we
agree.
start? uh, yes. Yep. Yes.
And listen, my freelancing website that I just made live is made through Wix. It's not that hard.
Yeah, and the cool thing is you can absolutely like modify it yourself, or if you have an expert like Avery make it for you. There are things that, like, if you are making a shop online, if you're selling things, you can update the listings. It's pretty easy to do that, but you have Avery do all the user stuff and the design parts and like how people want to navigate through your website and stuff like that, and also the back end information that's important for when people are searching for you. So
Yeah.
oh my god, I love this so much. Let me just, do we have this? This is not, 1 second. Let me just go to Ecamm. Let me go to comments. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I love that. 27 and 8. Don't scam people, Jasmine. Yeah. And people do this a lot. You see this in MLMs where somebody designs someone makes a supplement, and then somebody else goes and they sell that supplement to a company, and that company puts their own label on it, but they weren't the ones that created it. It's not I think MRR is more in the scamosphere, in my opinion, just because it
Yeah.
looks like a downline. When you look at the structure, it looks like a downline situation. And I have my doubts about the efficacy of the program or the ethics of the program. So let's get going. Before we start, how's the sound? I can bump. Hold on. Let me do this. I don't have a noise gate. Oh, there we go. Yes, I do. Hold on. I think I do. 1 second. All right, say something, Avery.
Hello.
Okay. There we go. All right. Cool. Sound is good? Great. Here we go. Just kidding. All right, I'm going to take this off. I'll keep it over here. All right. This is the Divine Mindset. This is Jasmine Elizabeth's course.
Yes.
I don't hate her logo. Yeah.
Yeah, the logo is not the worst. The font isn't my favorite readability wise, but
yeah, I'll put this in bigger. I think the with Jasmine Elizabeth is too close to the logo.
Yes.
I think it should have been bigger, and I think that here, let's just.
I think the line spacing should be a little bit more.
Yeah, let's just have some fun real quick. I'm just going to cover that up. It says with Jasmine Elizabeth. Just give y'all an idea what she could have done. With Jasmine. Oh, with 2 eyes, right? In Elizabeth. Text color.
It's in the shape of a triangle, which is fitting.
I know. I just noticed that, and I was like, this is perfect. This is incredible. I'm going to go this one right here. And then I'm going to go, oops. Sorry. I'm just trying to grab the color. And then done. I think it's a sans serif kind of bolder font.
Yeah.
Is it all, was it? Okay, let's see. Add. I'm just going to see if it was all caps real quick. Like it's not,
I think
it's all,
was. Yeah.
But okay.
And it's only one eye.
It's only one eye. At least be consistent. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, God. If you're gonna do that.
She must have changed her socials after she made the logo.
Yes. Okay. So she had it all capsed.
the divine mindset of my pyramid.
I think she could have done something. Let me just move it. I would make it small, a little bit smaller. It's not, this isn't the best way to do this, but I'm just like, she could have done something where she acknowledged the spacing between the and divine and mindset and like made it easier. She could have gone all the way, but I think ending at the M and the T, like middle of the M and the T is better. I might have even increased the spacing between letters, but that's, so I'm going to take a screenshot of ours and then I will turn and I'll just hold it up next to and just I guess we can just put it over there.
That's already a lot more readable.
I mean, it's small. I would have even made it low. I would have made it bigger. I think it would have been better bigger because then you can see Jasmine instead. And I again, the font is not readable. Like the divine mindset, it's hard to read. It's not gonna, you have to think about like your target market and is it easy and recognizable? Dear God, I don't know.
It's really not anything that stands out, in my opinion. Like,
it's very Canva.
Sure, it's a different shape, sure, in the shape of the triangle / pyramid. The only thing that makes it stand out technically is the drop shadow, but that's not doing it any favors, really.
Yeah, I think it adds to the illegibility. You have this tangent between D and M, and then you have one with the divine eyes, the eyes and the above it. So you're not able to read it. You're just kind of, it is graphical, like it is a kind of a graphic look, but it's not quite a logo and it's not quite a text. Like pick one. Just pick one.
Yeah.
She could have done something cool. And
she really could have. Like, even if she was using Canva, you can make something a lot better than this.
Oh, for sure. I feel like mindset is closer to divine than divine is to the. Correct. And it looks like the might be a smidgen. It might be, no, it's probably the same size, but it's a trick of, I think the font size is a trick of the eye, but like, yes, the spacing is off.
Yeah.
Good eye, Chelsea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God, I love wasting Temu AdSense. But you see how small this is? Like, this is ridiculous. And my monitor, I'm gonna do Command 0. I'm not zoomed in. That is how small she did her logo. Just wild. And we've seen this video. She put this huge video. I think, isn't this giving like my professor told me that my website had to be a certain length? So I made my video huge so I could take up, I don't know, 500 pixels or whatever. That's what it gives to me. Also,
I mean, usually, like even in landing pages, they will have videos embedded into the page because that can help sell a product. But they'll have it be like half and half. So it'll be one side is the video and one side is the text that has like a headline, paragraph, call to action.
Yeah. Yep.
But this doesn't do that.
Yeah. And she also spelled her name Jasmine here instead of JSMIINE. Again, and you could say like, oh, well, that's whatever. That's funny. That of course she messed up. Be consistent. I mean, if it's gonna look bad, just be consistent across the board. That is like something you can do from the beginning if you're trying to build a brand and you don't feel confident. At least be consistent. If your titles are 24 in your PowerPoint presentation that you're putting in front of clients, your titles are 24. Your body text is whatever. Like, write it down, and then you do that every time, and that it's in the same spot. So consistency is more professional, even if you're nervous, even if it's a white slide with black text, and then you start dipping your toes into color. And also with your website, like, think about accessibility for people. The contrast between the background and the text is very important. So like
Yes.
consistency, accessibility, the design hasn't even come into play yet. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I
That's
mean,
me.
granted, the colors that Jasmine used are readable and
Yes.
accessible, in my opinion anyway, because of the contrast. Still not good though.
Yeah. Oh god. That again, so this is this background for her video. If we just look at the bit video, that's fine. It's interesting. Then she has a very thick white line behind her that makes her very visible. The contrast in text isn't great. We have the method just disappears. This disappears.
I would have
for
chosen
me.
a different cursive font.
Also, the most overlooked, it's not lined up, and it's different
Yeah.
font sizes. She should have changed the most to the size of overlooked, and she could have made overlooked a smidgen bigger, but these should be the same color. And then Jasmine, I know what she was trying to do, but it's very chaotic to me. And again, she kind of steals the show because she's very pretty and she has very figure accentuating clothing. I say this from a marketing perspective. We don't talk about how people look or their clothing in a way to tear them down or anything like that. It's just
But she is very eye-catching. Yeah.
So how she presents herself can cover a multitude of graphic design sins. And
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Liz said, "Yes, bow to me, peasants, then give me your money." That is giving very throne
Yes.
kind of vibes for sure.
If only she'd made it gold.
Oh my god, yes. So here we are.
Yeah.
Rip. I say rip in
First
the
of
most.
all, centered.
And again, Avery, how do you feel about centered text? Because you all know how I feel. And sometimes centered text is a good idea.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
So, I mean, when I was in graphic design, like getting my degree in graphic design, our teachers always said left align. Don't do center align because it's lazy.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was taught. My kind of rule is I'm open to the idea of center aligned text if I have 2 lines or less. If I have more than 3 lines, or if I have 3 lines or more, I'm going to left align it. And sometimes right aligning it is something you do based off of like last resort, you're working text in, or you can make it part of the feature of the book that you're the pamphlet you're laying out. That sometimes is an okay option. Sometimes.
Or like in a website, typically you'll see center text for testimonial quotes.
Yeah. Yep. Yes. So that could be a good
That's really
a good time to do
use
it.
Case.
Yeah. This is just for me it's hard to read this. I obviously have reading issues, but when you think about it is if it's left aligned, you know where your eye's supposed to go next to the next line. This, it's like the Divine Mindset is a proven transformation program designed for, it's a little bit over, no big deal. Women to finally start trusting themselves with making their dream. Oh wait, it's not there. Oh, it's income. What was my last word that I read? Dream. So that's something to think about when you're designing your own stuff. Oh my god, Jessica. So earlier we were having a members only and we were like, "Oh no." And yeah, it's okay. It happens. It does happen.
It happens. And Barry said, "This feels like my project is due at midnight and I'm half-assing it to get it in." Yes.
We've all done it. We've all done it.
Yes.
We've all done it.
I definitely have done that.
Oh my god. So on the I am ready, this is wild. We haven't used white anywhere, and my thought is I wouldn't have. Why? Like, your brightest color is the cream, and now it's black. Like, why wouldn't the letters be, if you're gonna go with white, why wouldn't you pull the red in the I am
Yeah.
ready. And
Yeah.
then it's like, oh, if you could do the red, why wouldn't it just be an outlined, strong red, you know, oval thingy,
Yeah.
rectangular, rounded thing, and then the cream behind it?
Yeah.
Where's the white? The white looks so weird next to the cream. So I don't know. That's my opinion.
Yep. No, I agree.
Oh, okay. It is. I don't know. As I'm scrolling through this distance is wild to me that the logo's not
Yeah.
centered. So there's a lot of dead space. So I'm like, am I supposed to go
Yeah.
down? Like that would have been.
There's also no header menu either.
Yeah, like normally you have something here. Oh, I can type. I have a little cursor flashing here.
That's not supposed to happen.
That's not supposed to happen. So like you could have done that, would have been more appropriate. Right? Like
Yeah.
that, and then a red header. Oh, let's just draw that in for her. Hold on. I'm just gonna grab
I mean,
the
if
red
this
color.
is just a one-pager, fine. There doesn't have to be like a full header navigation menu.
Yeah.
But the logo, there shouldn't be this much dead space.
Yeah, exactly. But you could have done. Sorry, you could have done. Maybe that. I
Yeah.
don't know. Or you could have done a partial on the side. You could have done something like you could have done something interesting like this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You
Where
could have
you
put
could
the
have
social icon somewhere.
you could have. But why would you want to do that? Why would you want to like let people connect with you on other platforms?
What do I know?
Yeah. We don't know anything. We're just here running our mouths, honestly.
I just got a degree in graphic design, but whatever.
I only got a degree and have been doing this for 15 years. Like, I don't know anything. This is a stark change from cream to red. Now, she's consistent.
Yeah.
Except for the buttons and cream
Yeah.
and red.
Yeah. I mean, it is normal to have the color blocking with websites now, because it's not really supposed to be just white
Yes.
space anymore. There
Agree.
should be parts breaking up.
Yeah.
So if there's information that you really want to stand out, it makes sense to have the red background like this. But this doesn't really give
Anything.
that. Like, it's not, yeah.
For me, it's difficult because, like, obviously I'm a picture person. Y'all have seen me miss an entire titles of, like, graphs because I'm like, what is this graph about? Because I'm not... If the text is bad, I don't see it at all. And that's my fault. But I would like... So we have a picture, interesting. Then we have text. Then my thought is have another picture here, even
Yeah.
though we're transitioning. Because it's picture and then you have a big ask for someone to read something. I think view it as a big ask. Some other people don't, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But I would say
Honestly, yeah. Which is why it's typical for people to have the video on one side, text on the other, because people are more likely to read it from left to right. So the video catches their attention first, and then they read the text.
yes, I love that.
So that would have been a better way to construct this.
Yeah, I have no idea what the spacing is. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. So I'm gonna take this picture and I'm gonna put it on the website where I'm like, I think it should be. Even though this is awful. I'm gonna sit over here for a second. So hold on. Just trying to fix this real quick. I'll round it out. Even if you scrolled down and she came in from the left, I wouldn't mind that either.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're saying like, oh, there's more information coming, I could see how it might be like that, but that would be a bad resolution for me. I don't like that. I wouldn't love that idea. If she came in from the left, and then if you like the rounded corners, fine. Like, ugh. I don't hate rounded corners. Everything's sharp here, and I understand why she did it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make a ton of sense. And this is a bat for me. I would have done a bigger, like more horizontal picture or something, and then had the text over here, because all of a sudden you have a big ask right here. You have a ton of text on the left side. So why not move your eye through here? Let me just
or instead of having it on the left, having the picture as the background of the banner.
Yes, sorry, I'm messing up my life. Okay. Whoa. So yes, you could have the picture as the background. You could move the text over this way. And if she was bigger, you know, you could have done a lot of things. She could have done, okay, I just figure like we can do this and look at what she could have done instead of, oh, dang it, her head. Of course. Let's see. I mean, even that, we moved this over.
Even that's better, yeah.
I don't know. I think that's way better.
There's a lot of things wrong here, but you know.
Yeah, and again, I don't love the color of the photos because she went with more cool, like there's a few warm tones in the picture, but she could have added more okay. I know she's covering me, I don't care. The like subtle designer stuff that she sprinkles in her photos is so overplayed. Like, she does it on purpose to show how rich she is, in my opinion. But
yeah,
I just think it's like it's tasteless, but that's just me. But I mean,
it's
live
overdone.
Chat, it's overdone. But live chat, do you see like moving? Even if you did rule of thirds, okay, 1 to 3, that's almost it. So like I might have to move this over a smidge. Oops, undo. I might have to move this over like a smidge. But that way, picture, text, picture and text, and then you have another picture below. So that's my recommendation. And then I don't even know what's going on. Oh, I keep doing this and I have no idea why. I'm so sorry, chat. I zoomed in accidentally and I'm ruining our lives. I'm going to lock it and then we won't have this problem. Avery's like, do you stream professionally? No. I'm just here.
No, this is something that I would do, so I'm not judging at all.
Okay, it's locked now. What is happening?
I don't know.
Like, why is this picture...
When we scroll down to the mobile, I'm gonna...
Okay. Why is this picture here? Why is it up here across the red? Oh, if you're saying, let me bring a picture down to the next thing, this should have been up here if you're going to do something like that, except I think it should be like we had it over here on the side. What? It's like, oh my god, it's so cool. I can cover a block of color with my picture. Hello? Dead space. This is so separate.
Like this is, it's just not consistent.
And she's been using bold, and I don't know why you're underlining. Like, if y'all do this on a website, please don't. It's just 1990s.
It looks like a link.
It does look like a link. You could have bolded it. So we have bolding, trusting themselves. I don't know.
You can italicize it.
Yes. And so you have all caps. All right, so you're all capsing your titles? No, it looks like you're all capsing, I don't know, you're cheering for other people. And then this is all caps too, even though this is upper and lowercase. Okay,
she's
fine.
all capsing whatever she wants to, DeeCee.
Correct. This is also not centered. If this is the text, this is not centered either. Oh my god. These are not... Look at these.
Wow. Yeah.
If you're going to center it, like, double down. Like, just do it correctly. Look at this. Like, how come... So we take this, successful. Obviously, this one's longer, but this space
when you're in a website editor, all of these pieces of text and the checkboxes are separate boxes. So
Yes.
there will be a way to center all of it at the right position.
Yes. That's why Avery and I, and like, I know everyone in the chat's like, even though this is not Canva, this would apply to PowerPoints and Canva presentations. Like, even in this eCam program, it tells you where the center is. It snaps to center for you. You can group all these.
If she's using a WYSIWYG like Wix or WordPress or Squarespace, it gives you the grid lines.
Yes. And if y'all don't know what WYSIWYG, it's what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
If you don't know that, I'm sure everyone in chat does know that, but I would say if you're making your own presentations, decide what you're going to bold. Decide what your sizes are. Decide what your header, your subheader, your body text, your callouts, and if you have reviews, decide what all that's going to look like. And then write down what font, and I would stay in one font family for the love of God.
Yes.
And then do text sizes that have contrast. You can have contrast in weight and contrast in size. All of this is to help communicate your point better. And now we're here in website hell. Like, why?
This is just chaos.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this looks like maybe a photo call out size. Okay, fine. Then what is this? This is way too small for body text on a website.
Way too small. Way too small.
Oh,
I also noticed that from vertically, it's also not centered.
Oh my God. Oh my. Jasmine, for the love of God, like, get someone
there's
to fix your
too much
stuff.
space underneath it versus the top.
We'll measure it for everybody. We love a measure moment. Hold on. Let's get a bright color so we can all, like, rage together. Let's say we're going to measure. Oh, we're snapping. Okay. Hold on. No. Okay, that's that distance.
Mm-hmm. It's about half of that distance.
Mother trucker. What? Hello? Jasmine, please hire someone to help you.
What are we doing?
Maybe Jasmine just picks up a ruler from Dollar General and, like, fixes this. Because holy crap.
We're not in the dark ages anymore, okay?
I know. I was just, like, there's so much help for people. There's so much help for people. And I don't hate this color combo. I don't hate this rust. I don't know why Jasmine went with it. It looks... I can't say that. I'm gonna... That's an inside thought. I'm gonna not say it.
It reminds me of the Gophers logo. Hockey, anybody?
Oh my God, yes.
Minnesota Gophers logo, the red.
Yeah, yep. I agree. I think you're right. As we scroll down...
My dad's from Minnesota. That's the only reason I know that.
She has bold, underline, and underline, italics, bold, and italics, underline, and italics. That's a lot. Oh, and bold and capitalized. Yep. Yeah, pick one.
Yep.
Like, literally, pick one.
And technically, you're only supposed to have maximum 3 different fonts in a design.
Yeah.
Just for everyone's reference.
Yeah, and, like, there's obviously some, like, rules you can break, but, like, follow the rules first and see what you can do with constraints on your choices. It's going to make you a better designer. It's going to make you a better communicator with your, presentations, or even when you're writing something, you can do header, subheader, body text and see what you can do with that. And, like, make it contrast in size, contrast in line thickness. Decide what you want for the body text first, and then you can work your way up, or decide what you want for the header text and then work your way down. But sometimes if you decide on the header text first, your body text could be either too big or too small. So I like going with body text first. That's just a preference.
Yeah.
But you can also use font families. Like Myriad Pro has, I don't know, 20 different things that they all go together. Times New Roman, Helvetica, whatever, Georgia, or all the ones, the sans serif, like a font family is a collection and they all go together. Kind of like a clothing store shopper went and got you all the clothes that match, and you get to just
or
wear
like
them.
this shirt in many different colors.
Yes, exactly. Chelsea said, I'm sorry, but the divine mindset doesn't need to be in single quotes either. It's not in the paragraph above, so why in this one? Makes no sense. It makes no sense. The
Nope.
underline makes no... Like, why? Why?
None of it makes sense, really.
Oh my god. Okay. Bold? What?
And then all caps again.
It even looks like a different font. It looks like she's stretched. She's changed the kerning. Like, I don't think it's stretched, like, meaning it wasn't sized. Like, this text is still
Also not
selectable.
centered.
Also not centered. Oh my god.
There's too much space on the left.
Yeah, and even on the... Okay, let me unlock it. Let me unlock it real quick. Because when I... Oh my god. Sorry. Did I... So you have this space. It's a lot. And then you have no space on this side. Jasmine? What are you doing? What is happening? I just wanted to be fair because it's cutting off a little bit because we took out the header bar at the top. But I don't... Like, this is a no-no. One, this is a web design no-no. Look at all this dead space. And, okay, let's say you have dead space. Why is it not, like, centered? Like, even if you drew a line underneath.
Yeah, there is a right amount of white space to have.
Yes,
it's
correct.
not this.
We're trying to be like, oh my god, yes, but no, wrong.
I mean, Amy said at least she's consistently inconsistent.
You're not wrong. Okay, so we spotted the first designer item. I think that's an Hermes pillow, I think. Just look for the things. They will pop out at you. I don't understand the bold and the bold underlined. It like nothing stands out, and like Chelsea's saying, like, why are the... She could have said, I created bold, the divine mindset, unbold, to help women no longer make decisions based on money, or she could have combined decisions based on money, but based on their powerful values and principles. So she could have said, the divine mindset, bold, to help women, bold, powerful values and principles, bold, and happiness is created. You could have highlighted the positives. Whatever you decide to bold, just be consistent. Just be consistent.
It should not all be bolded.
Yes. Because, like, it's all bolded. It means, like, there's no differentiation. You don't have any contrast in size. You don't have any contrast in line weight. And that's something to think about. It's something that you should think about. I don't know what happened here, honestly. I would say this and Make Wellness's website, wild. So wild. I don't know what Justin Prince is doing. It's like, oh, we spent a lot of money on our product, so intern, make the website. And the intern's never done anything. No shade to interns, but, like, maybe an intern was there for business and it's never coded a website or anything. That's the way it came across.
Right, yeah. And Barry said, is it a requirement? We were looking at the same comment,
Oh, you should read it. Yeah, read it for the people just listening.
Is it a requirement of being a part of an MLM for being so freaking bad at this? I would say so.
Yeah, and we totally can roast this because it's fixable in 5 minutes or less. Like, you can...
Literally.
You can fix this so quickly. So. And if you want to see incredible text layout, look at an old book from, like, 1950s, 1940s. And they were doing that text layout with a press. And it's incredible. You can go look at books. You can go look at, like, academic books. I think it'll make you think differently about text layout, but
Absolutely.
I know nobody cares about that but me and Avery. Avery and I are the only people probably that care about that. Yes, it's us. Like, we get passionate about text layout. Yeah, I think this is brutal.
This is what I do for a living, so.
Oh, not centered. This is also not centered.
Not centered. And
Oh
also,
my God.
what are the images? What are the images? This is the section that I dislike the most. It's also not centered, I don't think.
Why? Like, look. Okay, just.
And also, why the blue? Is it blue back?
That she did
Shadow?
not color this. Yeah. Oh my God, it is blue. Hold on.
Where did the blue come from?
I don't know. Like. Oh my God, it is blue. It like okay. So if you look at, I'm sorry. Let me see if I can take a screenshot of this. Look at this. This is my color sampler. It goes, so it's a dark blue. It goes to light blue. So it's blue.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Like,
the blue's not bad.
If you're gonna use a drop shadow, just go with black.
Yes. And 282828 sometimes is a good black for websites because, like, it's still contrast, but it's not as harsh. So just think about that. Not that anyone here is building a website, but PowerPoint presentation would be helpful. And also when you're coloring your photos, maybe actually do a duotone and you do the black and you do the red and add a white highlight because this is just a red on top of her. It's like, oh my God, could we center something for the love of...
It's like she just did a red with the overlay, maybe?
Yes, that's what she did. She did an opaque red overlay, so you can still see the color in the background, which is wild. Our rule is, and I just centered that. Or almost centered it, but that's as easy as that. Look, and again, it would have looked better, bigger. But that's just us. Choose the smallest size to go with for all of your text. Whatever the biggest word is, that's the size you go with. And she could have made the breakthrough exercises bigger. So she could have done this. I know, it's a lot of screenshots. I know we did a screenshot and we sized it up, so it's not going to be perfect. But breakthrough exercises could have been the same size as live coaching calls. And could have been, in my POV, could have been the same size as live coaching calls. But do you see how all of a sudden this looks more consistent? Like this looks more consistent even though it's still fuckery, in my opinion. Like, why is this so thin?
I think a better way she could have done this is gotten rid of the iPhone, because why is the iPhone there?
Yes.
Put the divine mindset on top as the headline, and then use the 3 boxes, have them horizontal in a line, and make them bigger.
Yes, I think so. And I don't know. I really don't. So it says...
And get rid of that, because that doesn't make sense.
This makes no sense at all. And interesting, like, she had breakup, like a breakup of sections. So the first section with a ton of space around the logo, then she broke it up. Not bad to do with the red. We would have liked a picture. Fine. We get an awful picture. Then you have a huge section of cream that keeps going and going
and then
going.
This.
Yeah. We're going to save the picture for last. Not the picture, but you know the picture I'm talking about. You know this one?
I hate this.
It's awful. Why don't we have another color? Why don't we have another color? Like another red. Another red.
Small and not bolded like all of the others.
And why is the divine mindset always in the parentheses? Like, not the parentheses, the quotes. I don't know. Foolproof step-by-step life elevation system. Excuse me? Are you a therapist? No. Like, what experience do you have other than convincing people to join a commercial cult? I don't understand. I really don't.
Yeah, the only experience she has is her own life experience, which is not a real credential, usually.
Yeah, and what is the experience? Do you know how many times we've watched someone who snuck into a Zoom call of Jasmine's and they're getting screamed at, or they have the worst advice of all time, and then she's going to stand here and be like, I've been using The most powerful lessons I've been using since 2020. Hello? Do you remember the internet's forever? Honestly. Like, do you remember what you said on a Zoom call? Because we do. And go check out 𝗧𝗿𝗶𝗴𝗴𝗀𝗀 channel or any MLM creator from that time. You'll see what happened. And now she's like, I'm going to use the most powerful lessons I've ever learned, and you're going to give me a shit ton of money. Isn't that great? No?
One of the mods, please link 𝗧𝗿𝗶𝗴𝗴𝗀𝗀's channel in the chat.
Yeah, Isabella, I think, is the one that's covered 𝗬𝗏𝗴𝗏 the most. I think. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm wrong on
for
that,
sure.
but a lot of content. If you want to go see, like, we're not over exaggerating the fuckery that went down. Yes,
Yeah,
they're gold.
it was a lot, and she was the main one really covering all of it as it happened.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my god.
Powerful is spelled wrong? What?
Wait, what? Where?
Powerful is spelled wrong? Go up.
Oh my god, Powerol. Powerol.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What? And people spell stuff wrong all the time. Guess what spell check is?
Thank you, Jessica, for linking Isabella.
Oh my god, thank you so much. This is 𝗧𝗿𝗶𝗴𝗴𝗀𝗀's channel. I don't even know what's happening. I really don't understand.
Clearly she doesn't have Grammarly.
Yeah, like when I used to design websites in Dreamweaver or whatever back in the day, because I'm ancient, you could do spell check.
I used Dreamweaver too in my degree. Yeah,
You can spell check.
I used it.
It's I would say it's awful. You can spell check. Also, a lot of times you're given text by your client that the copywriter has spell checked, but you still spell check. You always check what you're given from a client, even though you're not responsible. It's a headache when you have done a complete run of something and then it's like, oh, did you know this is spelled wrong? And I was like, I didn't know, but you gave me that text, so that's why you always spell check, because you can't trust your clients.
Yep.
Sorry.
And you triple check that.
Yep. Oh my god. 2.0 speed of us raging is hilarious. Oh my god, I love it. The cliffs that she's created. I call this a cliff. This is just me. When you have a lot of space, and then you have... Did we forget to capitalize the I? Why is there a cursor? What? You see the cursor?
Yeah.
Blinking?
Yeah. What's going on?
What is this kind of website?
What's
happening?
Happen. What builder is she using?
What? So I is definitely not capitalized. But this is a cliff.
Right.
You don't want to do this. Because again, you're seeing success
none of this is bolded.
Correct. Oh, we have an italicized. I'm tired of being in survival mode. What?
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
I do have that. Here, let me see if I can get it. Oh.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
Well, excuse me.
Well, excuse me. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the masculine feminine energy, it's giving Jessie Lee Ward. Now Jessie Lee Ward had a big impact on 𝗬𝗏𝗴𝗏 and iGenius.
Yeah.
She was with Rakan Khalifa for like half a second. Yeah. I watched way too much of Jessie Lee Ward content when she was still alive, and it was a wild.
I watched a lot of it, and I got to a certain point where I just couldn't watch it anymore. It was just too much.
Yeah. Yep. I get that. I don't understand what happened. You have this size font. Then you have this size font, which is different than this size font, which is different than this size font, which is different than this size font. Like, pick one. Please. And then
1 to 3, not
12
1,000.
or 1,000. And like, we've seen also the video she's created, and it doesn't include any of this branding. Like, this
No.
color right here is not the same color as her website.
Like,
I
if
don't-
she wanted to be consistent with the video, she should have gone with black, white, and the gold/brown from the chair.
Yes. And even still, the background picture, she could have done duotone if she was whatever. If she was really attached to the brand she made here, she could have done a duotone
Yeah.
right in the background. The outline could
Yeah.
have been cream. This could have been cream. I mean,
Yep.
she could have. I mean, she even probably could have added gold to this color palette. I don't know. You'd have to do
Yeah,
the
she could've.
exact right gold.
Yeah.
I'll take MLMers being MLMers for 1,200, Alex. Yes, Brandy Lee.
Yes. Yep.
This is painful, and it's frustrating because she's convincing thousands and thousands of people, allegedly, to do this.
Yeah.
And it's just awful.
That's the part that bothers me the most, because she's convincing people that they can do this themselves. And sometimes you need a professional to do it for you, and that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, know your strengths. But
Yeah.
I mean, writing's not my strength. Writing is not my strength.
Yeah.
I know that. I write stuff, and I have somebody else edit it because
Yeah.
not my strong suit. I'm better at other stuff, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and the video she had that we watched last time, she's holding the mic, the little Rode mic with the, not even with the little dead cat on top. So you can hear all the p, p, p every time she talks. And
Yeah.
it's fine. It's just not, it gives people too many speed bumps to get over to listen to her content, which is great. We don't really want people joining Jasmine because of who Jasmine is as a leader. Fine.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about like, oh, I'm an expert, we'll just debunk that because it doesn't look like
Yeah.
that from any of the content that you're making. It really doesn't.
Yeah. The only thing that she's maybe an expert at, maybe like better than other things at, is posting content, and that's about it.
I thought you were gonna say makeup application. I could see her as a makeup.
Also that her makeup is really, really nice. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Makeup application and posting content. I just, if she was gonna join an MLM, I thought she would have joined a makeup MLM a long time ago. But maybe there's not good money in the makeup MLMs. I don't know.
Money made more sense for her than iGenius or MRR.
Yes, I agree.
Absolutely.
Now, 𝗬𝙗𝗻 is smart as hell, in my opinion.
Yes.
And I'm not saying Jasmine isn't smart. I'm saying 𝗬𝙗𝗻 is very smart. I could see her doing iGenius for sure.
Mhm.
And I think she was
And
the
I
brains.
think 𝗬𝙗𝗻 is smarter. I think she's smart in different ways than Jasmine is smart.
Yeah. I mean, they were kind of the dynamic duo in WFAB, which is work from anywhere boss builders. Didn't it used to be work from anywhere boss babes when it was just like all women on the team? I thought I remembered that.
Yeah.
But maybe that was me making something up, but they are boss builders now because I think boss babes or whatever was too anti, like, we know what we're doing because obviously women can't be as smart as men or whatever. That's the vibe it gave off. I'm sure that's not what they meant. And 𝗬𝙗𝗻 needs to not shout at people. Yeah, I think she had a air conditioning company or something like that. She had a company.
Or she worked for a company, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like she was doing a lot before she joined a commercial cult. And that's what we call MLMs. You can disagree, that's fine. High control groups, groups that end up changing you in ways that you wouldn't want to be changed. Stuff like that. Control. And you see that in MLMs.
I'm just going to say this once, the proof is in the compensation plan.
Yes. The compensation plan is broken. Center aligned. I just don't understand how people read this. I know y'all who are good at reading can read this. I would give up.
Even as someone who is good at reading, this is awful.
Yeah, I'm just like, become a desirable woman. Oh, wait, what? And inside TDM, I'm going to break down the #1 asset and identify methods to show you how to become a desirable woman. Someone who is highly favored. It's time to take back your power and develop a mindset that attracts all the money and opportunities to you. Honestly, this sounds like a training camp for getting a dude.
So you're saying we're not desirable as we are.
Correct.
Thanks.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like
Thanks
to
very
me.
much.
Of course we're not. We're MLM haters, you know? A very small print. This is too small for a website. This is way too small. And it's like, okay, it's all running together for me. I'm not going to read it. I know y'all will. I know the readers are like, oh, I can read all this. Not for me.
Even as a reader, I wouldn't want to read this.
Like, add a picture, add a color block, add a thinner color block. Like, dear God, help
Just
us out.
Add something.
Oh, what the fuck
We're
is
just
opportunities?
asking for something.
Throw us a bone, dear God. This is the most wild thing. And inside TDM, I'm going to break down the #1 asset and identify methods to show you how to become a desirable woman. I just cannot with that. I don't even know.
Define desirable. Please.
I don't know.
Jasmine.
I obviously don't know. Me and my mullet have no idea.
to define desirable.
Yeah. God, I don't know. Rip. Also, I don't want to be a desirable woman. Thank you. I think we'll pass.
I'm
Another
good
button.
as I am, thanks.
Yes. Another white button. Like, it pops out a little bit. It doesn't pop out enough for me.
No, the white is not enough contrast to the beige.
Oh my God. I don't even know what color you could have done. Black and white? I mean,
black and beige.
Oh, black and beige. Yeah, you could do that. I just don't. Okay, here's the picture.
No,
if you haven't seen this.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, I think we still have this.
Here she is.
Hold on. I had Jasmine. Oh, she's holding herself right here. Let me move her.
Put her on top of me.
Yes. I'm trying to make her smaller. Ah.
Or over my fan, because that bothers me.
There we go. Now she's holding herself.
There we go.
Peep the Chanel sneakers.
Why is this here?
To show you how successful she is so she can afford sneakers from Chanel, of course.
But even for someone who doesn't know designer brands, doesn't know designer logos, there are people like that. They wouldn't know what they're looking at. There is no value to this picture whatsoever.
True.
And a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Yes, I think the people who can afford Chanel are the people that she's looking for to be in her master resale rights downline. I think this is the fishing for semi-affluent people, because us peasants,
which that
wouldn't.
Ain't me.
That's not us. What in the Jane Fonda workout tape? I don't know. And yeah, I don't even know how much these shoes are. Let's talk amongst yourselves real quick. Let's go to break. Hold on.
Let's go to Daddy Google.
Okay. Chanel sneakers. Chanel shoes. Oh, I guess we could have done this. Rip. I want shoes. Okay, I'm not smart enough to.
Hang on, is that?
I want sneakers.
Let me look.
Sneakers. What are they called? Tennis shoes? Okay, here we go.
Yep. They're like chunky sneakers that are.
You know you're in trouble when they don't list the prices next to the shoes.
Yeah,
the same as a restaurant.
Literally.
You know you're in trouble.
Yep.
Oh, dear God.
The truth.
We're looking for black sneakers, kind of with a
that
weird.
Like...
Here.
Oh, I might have maybe. God, their images are so big. Why did they do this?
It looks like it has kind of a... Okay. Sorry, team. We're on a squirrel trail.
Well, I found something similar.
Okay.
And it's 1,250.
What? So these are kind of like... Yeah, 1,325. These are kind of like a white one. Her ones have kind of this arch thing.
Yeah. I was looking at one of the black ones to see if that was like similar.
Yeah. Here's a black one, but it's not the same as hers. But yeah, 1325.
But the pricing is 1325. Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, spend your money on whatever you want.
Upwards of $1,000.
Yeah. I guess I obviously have a bias about people flaunting their expensive stuff to try to get people flaunting their expensive stuff to add validity to their program instead of just saying, here's my program, here's what it can do. Sorry, I like made Avery uneven, so I'm just trying to fix. Okay, sorry. I was distracted. Add the value. Just tell us what's valuable. Don't say like, oh my God, look, you can have expensive stuff too. Don't you wanna come over here into this group and you can also buy expensive stuff? Yeah. No
it's
thanks.
Like the people on Instagram that just post them having a handful of cash and opening it up.
Yeah. Yep. Do you remember the 𝗬𝗵𝗴𝗴𝗴𝗀 one where they were throwing money on themselves? Like they were throwing it in the air. They had the little money gun too. And I was like, okay. How does that help you say that you're worth joining in a multi-level marketing company? I don't know. It
just says that you have a one of those blaster things. I don't know what they're called, like a cannon.
This isn't bad. This section's not awful.
This is something you see a lot. Yeah, this is something you see a lot on websites that are trying to give statistics on why they want you to buy something from them. But still
the cursor.
Not good. And why is the cursor there?
This doesn't happen on websites like that are done
it
correctly.
Should not happen. Nope.
Oh God.
I have no idea what editor she made this in.
And I would have done this. I would have done a hover over where it maybe popped out, and then you could click on it and go straight to what members have said about the opportunity, and then you could, and it would open up in a new tab. Y'all designing websites and you're doing your link where it doesn't open up in a new tab. I like that feature because someone's going to want to go back. They don't always click on the back button, but then they lose their place. And then if you're having it open in new tabs, you also leave your website up and they can close it and look at your website again. Then they close that one and they can look at your website again. So I think it's double fold helpful. This is too small. This is too small.
There's no headline to tell you what this is supposed to be for.
Yes.
There's no call to action anywhere of like a button that they should be going to.
And it's not centered.
She could have had. It's not centered. Usually with a section like this, there would be a button somewhere at the bottom, of like sign up for this course or whatever.
Yeah, and this would have been cute if Jasmine had been standing in the red. With Jasmine holding Jasmine, you could have had like a little, I don't know. You could have done something cute like that if you're gonna, have yourself.
More interest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the laundromat video. Yeah, wild. Oh.
It haunts me in my dreams.
I love a screenshot, except I don't.
Oh my God.
Why?
This should have just been a quote from somebody. It didn't have to be a screenshot.
Like, I just don't understand the difference in the font sizes. I don't.
There is no rhyme or reason here.
Oh my. See, this is bad. Never mind. But the picture, the cutoff picture isn't great. I guess we're supposed to be looking at her chest the whole time.
Also, why isn't the My POV in modules
centered?
Why is it not centered like everything else is?
Yeah, we tried to left align the worst thing possible. Uh, and why is this button not centered between the bottom of this and the top of this?
And why is that carrot there? The carrot does nothing.
Yeah, also, yeah. Okay, so this isn't awful.
Yeah.
Or like the scrolling, like this could have been up above. This could have happened earlier
Yeah.
on. Except
Usually that's called a parallax effect when you're designing websites. So that is a common thing and usually is all throughout the website.
yeah.
Or at least the home page. And
Yeah.
they would have it starting from the top and not just at a random spot.
Yeah. And this, I don't even hate this picture for this, like her looking at her tablet to say, is this program right for me? I don't hate the picture she chose. I don't love a
Right.
lot of the pictures that she's chosen anyways. I hate these boxes with the
Mhm.
fire of 1,000 suns. I don't understand why they're different sizes. You should have gone with
And
the
the
biggest
spacing
size.
is off.
Yes. Like, I don't understand. You should have gone with the biggest size and made a consistent grid. It should have been this size
Yes.
or this size. Pick one.
Literally, she could have just gone with like a basic Instagram grid. Since there's 9 of them, she could have made them boxes and all aligned them.
You can look at her chest and yeah. Yes, for the other one. Yes. God. I mean, yes. Oh, they moved it over so you could. Okay. That makes so much more sense. Amy, you didn't want to cover that. I got it. I'm tracking now. They're different boxes. They're not aligned. Now, these ones, she did it on this kind of grid. So you see that these lined up. These are, I mean, this one, they're lined up. These ones are not. It's like they should have just done this size for everything.
Yeah.
Truly.
And the boxes themselves, the text within the boxes, they don't stand out to me
Agreed.
in general. Like, they shouldn't have the transparent background if they're going to do that. I don't know what your opinion is on that, but that's just my opinion. Like,
Yeah, I think they could have
gone
done
with a
red.
color of some sort.
They could have done the red. They could have brought the red in.
Something to add more color contrast there.
So, okay, let's say that they're going to do... Oh my god, copy paste. Like, they had enough room. They absolutely had enough room to have the bigger boxes. It would have done this.
Absolutely. Yeah. And they still would have had room to center everything.
Yes, they would have. I mean, even if they went... I don't know. Oops. Obviously, my program's trying to snap stuff, too.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to show y'all that she would have had more... Mother trucker. She would have had more than enough room. And mine aren't aligned, obviously, but I'm doing the best I can with a streaming program. You know, like, it's just sloppy. I don't know what's happening. Okay, sorry about that. Delete. But she could have done the red, or she could have done hover over in the red, and it could have clicked to, like, sign up. Or more about that thing. Oh.
Widower.
We love that. Here's what they are saying about me. ... We love an ellipses. That's my favorite thing on a website.
Usually there should be an exclamation point.
Yeah. Or like a colon. You know, like a...
Yeah.
Here's what they say. What?
Yep.
Girl.
Also, why are they not...
Why don't they have the who said it? And they're centered. Except, you know, the feedback's being centered is okay. This isn't the worst.
That's common practice. However, should be bigger.
Way bigger. Maybe if this is a 12, maybe they go with a 16. Maybe they go with a 16 or an 18. You mean decide for yourself.
Yeah. I would go as far as 18, usually, for testimonials.
And you know she
but
typed these
usually-
in.
Yeah,
She chose
because
white
you
hearts.
can move your cursor over them. Yeah,
She did white hearts, so she could have done red hearts. But she
coulda-
decided to do
I think she
white.
just copy and pasted the message that she was given, which maybe the person used the white hearts, but she could have changed that to red hearts.
Yeah. I mean, she copied and pasted it. She could have modified it too. That's why you
Yes.
have like sometimes a widget or something to bring in your reviews from Google, so it feels more
Yeah.
like there's more credibility because you're not editing it. Oh, sorry.
That's what we recommend. That's what we recommend to clients a lot.
I'm gonna zoom in so everyone can see the hearts. You see the hearts now?
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, it's just a choice. It's a bad choice.
It's
It's sloppy, in my opinion. Why?
my accessibility brain is screaming.
Why is this picture here? Okay, fine.
And why is there so much space?
Yeah, like, come on, man. Okay, we got this one.
At least put a button somewhere, Jasmine.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm gonna do a box. Is me, like, editing the website to make it look better, like, boring as hell? Or is this okay to... Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to make it clean for me for a second, and then I'm going to drag and drop these on top. Screenshot. We got this. I would do halvesies on this one, honestly. Maybe that's the
So
wrong
Chelsea
decision.
said that the third quote is weird to use as a testimonial, and I agree.
Okay. Let me go back and look at it.
It says, I joined today. Please add me to your group. I was so scared to do it, but that's exactly why I did it. I had to remind myself that everything we want is on the other side of fear. So excited to work with you.
She really didn't have enough. She didn't have enough people to give her feedback. And so she had to choose these three because those were the only ones. That's just a story I'm making up in my head. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I think
Why?
this... I don't know. I think this one does better as halvesies.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And then have this centered.
yes.
Sorry. Let me just take Jasmine off for a second.
And then have a button or something, please.
Yes. It's like even that looks better than whatever fuckery we're looking at. Like
Yeah.
centered. Let me get the red. I mean, obviously not perfect. But that looks
Better
like
than
that
what
art.
she has.
It's better than it was. Like that's an easy, literally such an easy fix. And again, you've
Yeah.
gone from kind of moving through your website side to side, if you made the changes we recommended, and then you have it. I would even flip this. Hold on, let me see if I can flip this. Rotation. I'm not gonna be able to flip it, but her looking at the text might be good, but I also don't mind her back being up against the text.
No, I
but
think either would be fine. Yeah.
yeah, and then you just see like which one you liked the best. But sorry.
No, this
Anyways.
is already so much better.
Yeah. But that's an easy thing. Like, do y'all see? Yeah, I know y'all see it. I know y'all are like, I mean, this is what we're working with.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Because it's her course, and you obviously want to be like Jasmine. So you can be a desirable woman. Broken waffles. I'm. Hopefully, my sarcasm
It's
is
a
coming
valid
across.
question.
Why would you have?
Valid
Yes.
question.
And why don't you have pictures of her working with other people? You know what I'm saying? Like she could
Right.
be, you could be doing something like, a trust exercise. She could be talking to them in a conference room, or she could be teaching in front of students. You could have clips of her at conferences. You could have done so much instead of she's like, Instagram picture of me reading because I'm, you know, very academic. And here's me with my Chanel shoes. I just don't. I don't get it. This is also not centered.
I don't get it either. And there's so much space. But
why? Literally, why?
And where did the blogs come from?
You know, she downloaded this off some like free vector website, and she was like,
yeah.
And she put the text. She put the. I think she put the step. This is so weird. Step 1, step 2. Like, why isn't it step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5? Why is it 2 and 3 on this side? Like, this I think should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I'm wrong. I wouldn't do this. Now, I don't mind the black. I don't mind adding another color. I don't know if black's the right choice, but I'm sick and tired of the the red and the beige. Truly.
Yeah. Yeah, usually with any color palette, black and white are like given colors, so there should be more contrast.
The My POV and creating lined up left aligned. Digestible videos not left aligned. Monthly live coaching calls not left aligned. Community and accountability center aligned. Giveaways not aligned.
Oh no.
Oh my. And the black doesn't look bad with the cream.
No.
Oh, a white block.
Why the white block?
This should have been like red or something, or this should have been...
It should have been red. It should have been red.
This could have been white, and this could have been red, and the step 6 could have been cream, and this text could have been red.
If she got it from a vector website, she would have been able to change that.
If she knows how to. Hold on, watch this.
If she knows how to.
You finally become the first success story in your family. Okay. Okay, let me gonna make this cream. And then I'm going to go over here. You finally become the sorry. I hit enter too soon. Become the first success story in your family.
Why are you shaming my family, Jasmine?
Hold on. Forgot to do a soft return. Finally become the first success story in your family.
Also, these don't make sense as steps, as Amy said.
They do not. Like, you could have lined it up. Oh my god. I don't know. That's what she wrote. You would want to keep, you finally become the first success story in your family. You would want to like group, you want to be mindful about grouping ideas or phrases together. And you could do whatever. You could make this red. Step 6 could be cream. Then you have the red as a difference. So, but I am ready. So far away. This should be right. Okay. Sorry. Why am I so angry? I don't know. This should be right under here.
Looking at this.
Okay, hold on. Let me just scroll.
It should also be bigger.
Yes. This should be like here or underneath or left aligned. I don't know. You'd see which one you like better.
People shouldn't have to scroll to find the CTA button.
Make it so easy for your clients. Or like if you're presenting something, I don't know, make the questions easy to, I don't know, ask you or whatever you have to do at the end of your presentation. I don't mind the left align button underneath the text. You could also, I wouldn't center align it. I would either put it over here or I would put it, oh my god, I'm just ruining this. I would put it maybe, oh god. Like, no, I would probably put it there,
I would put it like above,
I would maybe put it like left, like truly left aligned.
If you wanted it to be bigger, it can be centered like it is currently.
Yeah.
Because then there would be less white space.
Yes. And then I would cut all this. I would cut all this space out. I would do that,
Yeah.
and then I would pop down maybe a picture next, because we looked at a bunch of vector. We looked at a bunch of vector stuff. I'm ready for a picture. Truly, I'm ready for a picture. Also, we're climbing down the stairs to success. Oh my god, I didn't even picture that. I didn't even think about that. We're climbing down the stairs to success. Genevieve, you win comment of the stream. Oh my god. Why? Why is this button dying in the desert? What is happening? It's just like, why would you look at that? Why would anyone in the live chat look at that and go, that's exactly the right place for that button? What? I don't know. I'm angry.
If she made these decisions herself, she should be ashamed.
Especially as someone who's making a program to teach people how to whatever, do something. Have a good product. Have some I don't know. Feel some shame about this shit. And I say that like lovingly, because it offends my sensibilities that you're putting this out and that whatever 45,000 people have said, yep, this is for me.
Yeah. Like this, I would feel shame sending this in as a submission for a college assignment.
Oh, for sure.
And trust me, I sent in some bad things as my college assignments, but I would never turn in something like this.
Yeah, I mean, you would. I would have failed. I would have failed an assignment. Amy's like, who did this? Oh,
I agree,
my
Amy.
god. Amy has lost it in the chat. I hate it here on this website.
We're with ya.
I don't know, and like,
Amy has completely personalized, customized Tumblr pages, and I am
that.
sure they're 100 times better than this.
I believe it. I don't like this idea is okay. It's bad execution. I kind of like the idea of a color. I need a picture though. We have we have this isn't bad. This isn't like the worst thing we've ever seen. But we get picture.
If that's what she's giving us, it should be maybe like a slider of the testimonials.
Yes.
Instead of all in one line.
Yes, that would be great. Like, that would be great. That would be great. And you'd have the little, like, 3 testimonials.
Yeah.
And then you could...
And then they would just, like, filter through.
And that would keep people on your website longer. If they scroll down to this part and they're waiting for the testimonials, even though the title is off-center, they would look, then it would wait, then they'd look, and you'd get
Also, why
whatever.
is this a second section? She copy and pasted this section.
Oh
why do we have this here again?
Oh my god, I don't know. What is this?
Join today and save $161.
Oh boy, that makes me feel like so warm and fuzzy, honestly.
So you're telling me that this was originally $250?
Oh, it's even wilder. That like when she talks about what you can save, it doesn't make any sense. We'll have to go look at that too, like as we get to the end, because it is so slimy to look at what she thinks, and maybe she just can't math. I don't know. I really don't.
Listen, I can't math either, but this math isn't mathing.
Oh yeah, it still will not math. Why is this title so small? And what is this gap?
There's so much wrong with this.
Like, okay, let's say the title sucks, which it does. We put it up here.
Title should be much bigger.
Yes, and even closer. Let's just say, here, let me make it look like it. We just extended it up. It's not perfect. And then we take I'm making it smaller. Just give me 1 second.
At least she finally made the check marks red.
That's true. I love that for her. Except
My
I love
bar
it
is
for us.
low.
Uh-oh. You're what?
My bar is low for this.
Oh. Oh god. I can't make this any smaller. Hold on. Let's just pretend. And I'm gonna round the corner since she rounded the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't perfect, okay? But you see, like, having a bigger thing.
No, that's a lot better already.
And then we moved it up closer. I know it's off center. I can't stop. I'm sorry. There you go. That matches more. And then you have the 89 that would have been moved down, billed every month.
Yeah.
Probably stay
it would
small.
have been centered. Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Like,
And why are the black lines there?
good point. Maybe to contain the information, but I don't understand. Oh, it's snapping. That's okay. I have no idea. So, like, this is what it looks like. Come on, dude. Oh wait, there's only one. Don't you normally have like multiple, like $89 billed every month? Why is the FAQ this wide?
Usually there is a like a tier.
Yeah, like a 3-tier thing.
Yeah.
Now you get to see the 3-tier when you want to sign up, and it's bad. The tiers are awful. Also, we finally found the edges of the website here in the FAQ section. What is happening?
Also,
what?
This is a horrible FAQ.
Yeah, like, why isn't it red? Why isn't it like, why are these like this? Okay,
and why is there so much space between the FAQ and the subscription, the monthly thing?
I don't know.
There's so much white space.
Yes, honestly, Jasmine owes us money after all this feedback. In live chat, you've been stellar. I'm so impressed with your rage.
I mean, I'll always take $89. I'm not complaining.
Oh, the bar is where the Jasmine thinks queer people are going. Oh, jeez. I don't understand.
Yes.
Does she not want people to ask questions? Is that why all the text is so small? Who is the membership for?
Probably.
Women. This is I was just joking, but look, it's especially for women. I was just... I couldn't have...
I mean, I think we figured out her target market.
I didn't think she'd actually say it, though. Like, I was being snarky, and then I was like, no, she's consistent. Oh, my God.
I mean, listen. It is okay to directly state who you want your target market to be.
Agree.
Especially if you're selling a specific product that is for a specific type of person.
Yeah, women who want to be desirable, right?
But be specific. Desirable is not specific enough.
Vague is Jasmine's specialty, I feel like. I really do.
Yes. Yes.
Nice, Hollyhock. That sounds delicious. What does highly favored mean? It's from the Bible. I don't remember what. Yes, it is. Okay.
I'm not versed in the Bible enough.
Blessed and highly favored Bible.
I'm an atheist. I've never read the Bible.
Is anyone gonna be offended? I'll just read. I'll just have it on screen. It's in Ephesians. It's in Luke. Y'all can look it up if you want to. This one. And there's other ones.
Thou that art highly favored, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women.
It's talked about, in the when Gabriel the angel's telling Mary that about, Jesus and stuff. So.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Can I cancel my membership? Members can cancel their subscription at any time prior to the reoccurring payment date. However, once payment is made, there are no refunds. Okay.
Great. Which, I mean, is kind of common, honestly, for subscriptions, because I mean, I've honestly had it a few times where I've reached out to customer service where it's like I've genuinely forgotten to, like, cancel a subscription before the payment date, and they've been willing to refund me
Yes.
if I say that I haven't been using the service. But
Yeah.
that's if their customer service is really good, which I imagine Jasmine's might not be,
Yep.
allegedly.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I haven't met a business yet that if you're polite in an email and you're like, hey, this happened, I wasn't paying attention, I thought I had a different date, I know that it's probably a no, I'm asking anyway, is there any way that you can refund and cancel that I haven't been using it? And they're like, sure.
Yeah.
Check your credit card in 5 to 7 business days and it'll be back on.
Especially if it's a large amount.
Yes. Yep. Welcome back, Wendy. Okay, I just want to point your attention to the year. Then I want to point your attention to how off-center this is. Then I want to point your attention to how off-centered this one is. They're not.
And why is the divine mindset in brackets?
We've upgraded to brackets. We're towards the end of the website.
What's the difference?
I would have failed a kid for this. I really would have.
And why wouldn't she put the logo there again?
It would have been a great place for the logo, truly.
Or another variant of the logo, maybe, if she had a full branding suite done, which I doubt.
So here's the one with the bigger one. I don't know if I can, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, we
like
could have done this.
I wish she had a version of the logo that was horizontal.
Yes, and like a white version. In school, when we made logos, we had to do your logo and then would it look good in black and white? And we'd always have to make
I always start out in black and white.
Yeah. So like can you go from color to black and white and back and do all the shapes? Do they transfer or you have to make them so it looks like your color logo or your black and white So it's interchangeable, and the black and white one can either be all white or all black. So,
yeah,
because you're going to have it printed on paper sometimes, you're going to be sending emails that, or if you want to print something out in only black and white so you can save some money, you want to have that. Somebody come pick me up. Oh, we have to look at the pricing. Okay, let me see. Let me just double check. I just want to make sure I don't dox myself.
I'm scared to see the pricing.
Okay, Marcia. Where do I see the pricing? Hold on 1 second. Oh, it's not showing it here. Unless she canceled it. We saw it last stream. I'm not crazy, right? Oh, wrong one. Sorry. All my stuff. We saw it last time. What did I do now? Oh, I don't know what I did. I did Marcia. I did my other one.
Too damn much.
Didn't we see it last time where it was like 600 and something? I know she's gonna text me. I don't know what I did.
I think she was laughing that you said you didn't want to dox yourself.
Oh, got it. Oh, okay. I was like, sorry. Okay. I was like, Mom, what did I do? we saw the pricing somewhere, right? The divine mindset pricing. I don't feel like I'm crazy. Oh, her website doesn't come up on the first page, even though we typed it in. This is not good. Her website's private though, right?
I think so. At least for me it was. When I typed in Jasmine's World, it says launching soon.
Okay. Jasmine's World.
But I don't know if that's wrong.
Okay.
Since you already had the link, it might have been.
Yeah,
but I found an actual definition for the divine mindset.
Okay. What is it?
The divine mindset, this is according to the Google AI overview, is a concept that refers to a higher consciousness that is the source of all creation.
And I'm gonna get that from Jasmine? Okay, got it. Appreciate the... Oh, God. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm trying to find the pricing. We looked at it last stream when we did this. Was it in a video? Hold on. Let's see. I know some of y'all haven't watched the video, so maybe we watch this video real quick and see how long it is.
You will never get...
Oh my God, sorry. Sorry. It's loud.
The divine mindset is also a concept that appears in many traditions, including Christianity, Hinduism, and Islam.
Okay, interesting.
I'm just reading the AI overview.
I love it. Let's see.
Never get what you want if you don't understand that you must prioritize reframing your mind completely. Everything that you know about success, you must unlearn it. You must forget it to be true. Think about it. How many times have you been given a...
Is this too loud or too low?
For me, it's too low, but live
can turn it
chat
up.
let us know.
All right, cool. Let me just speed her up because playback speed 1.25. Too low. Stop holding a clip mic. It has a clip for a reason. Wendy, I love it. Oh my God.
You're not wrong, Wendy. You're not wrong. I mean, that's the purpose of the clip mark, right?
I mean, maybe not. Maybe we don't know because the hatred of MLMs has poisoned our minds. We don't know.
I mean, usually you see the lapel mics that are clipped to a person's shirt when they're... But what do I know?
We don't know anything, apparently.
And you see people having success, but you're not. What's the difference between them and you? The mindset. How many times have you told yourself, I will start when I feel ready? While the most unqualified people just started and figured it out along the way. How many times have you second-guessed yourself while someone else confidently moved forward with the same information? How many times have you let one failure stop you while someone else used it as a stepping stone to keep growing?
Oh my God.
What's the difference between
The Oh God, I cannot.
Ugh.
Let's move us up here so we can see the branding.
Yeah.
What the? We could have brought in the red. We could have brought in, not the cream,
And
because
why
she's in
isn't
front of
the-
a window.
The drop shadow should be much darker.
Oh yeah, way darker. You can't see it. That's the problem. It's like, did you watch this before you posted it?
Probably
Ugh.
not.
Yeah, the inspirational music. We hate it here.
How many times have you compared yourself to someone else and felt defeated while they focused on their own journey and they had success? What's the difference between them and you? And how many times have you procrastinated or overthought every step while someone else took imperfect action and got results? What's the difference between them?
Why is this in a different spot? Normally when you do videos, in my opinion...
And why is there no drop shadow in there? She's not consistent.
Oh, she is not consistent. Here's the thing. If you're starting out, just do something consistent. Just do it consistently. If you're going to put the text in the middle, keep it in the middle. I would recommend maybe middle for stock graphics, like stock video like she's doing. And if you're talking, if you're bringing up points, maybe lower on the bottom here with the color behind it. That's part of your branding. Just start out, dip your toes in consistently. That'd be great. Wendy, yes, next live, get a little clip mic and just hold it in honor of Jasmine. Or maybe we do that when we react to Jasmine. I don't know.
I mean, I'll get a lapel mic. Fuck it.
Okay, done. Next time that we're roasting Jasmine, we'll go buy, I'll get even a pretend lapel mic. Or I'll turn my sound really badly and I'll go, pah, pah, every time.
Or we'll just use Demon Lawyer all the time.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, Demon Lawyer, which one is Demon Lawyer?
This one? Yeah, we can use
Yeah.
polite demon lawyer the whole time.
All right. Play.
Reprogramming your mindset is one of the most underrated keys to success. It's the main reason why so few people truly succeed. Most lack the awareness that transforming their mindset is where it all begins. Imagine if you consistently, wholeheartedly believed you were unstoppable. Like what that type of energy could produce throughout your day. Imagine if you wholeheartedly believed that you were highly favored and anything that you put your mind to became a success. Whatever you touched.
It's interesting that it's just the mindset that is going to make you successful when there's so many other factors. But Jasmine's going to convince you that, oh, if you're winning, it's because of your brain, and if you're losing, it's because of your brain. When it's like,
No.
oh, okay.
Most of the time, the difference is the work that you put into it. It's not just your mindset shift. Sure, you can have a mindset shift, and sometimes that is necessary when starting something new. However, the action of consistency and having those habits consistently makes the difference.
Yeah,
It's
and then
not
you're
just the
still,
mindset.
yeah, and like even if you have good habits, you're still running into things in the workplace. Like if you're going into a field where your gender hasn't been in before, or it's a low percentage of your gender being in that field, like you have speed bumps that you can't, like, you can prepare for somewhat, but when you run into them, your hard work doesn't always like push you over the speed bump, or the speed bump kind of like slows you down significantly.
Can I give an example?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna give an example of my mom because her story kind of reminds me of this.
Okay.
She is a Chinese woman. She was born and raised in China up until she was in her 20s and met my dad and moved here. She has moved her way up in the workforce and assimilated herself into this culture. And even to this day, as a 60-year-old woman, deals with people that undermine her.
What?
Because she's a woman and they don't expect her to know everything, even though she's been in her field for 30 years.
Oh my God.
Because her field, she is essentially in procurement. Like she's a director of purchasing for a lumber yard now.
Okay.
And she just got that job in the past 2 years. Like she turned into a director at 60.
Wow.
And most of it was her decision. She didn't want the managerial type of role. But like, even when she worked for Sears at the beginning, and then she worked for a farm and fleet type of store. And in that store, she was also in Iowa. So it's a very different environment over there.
Yeah.
So, and her field is a male-dominated field. So
Yeah.
she was the only woman in her department, the only Chinese woman in her department. So she faced a lot of hurdles in the workforce. And yet she became a director at 60. Because she worked her fucking ass off.
Yeah.
To get there.
Yeah.
And to prove others wrong. And she did.
And I would say, like, it sounds like she didn't think her way to success. She worked hard, and she continues to overcome like racism and disparaging, like the difference between, men being paid and women being paid, and like so many different things, it sounds like, from what you're saying.
Yes. She had to work through all of those hurdles herself. She couldn't just change her mindset one day and everything would be manifested for her.
Yeah.
Because that's not what life gave her.
Yeah. It's tough listening to people like Jasmine who are like, how do I say this? From a marketing perspective, Jasmine is an easily marketable person. And she, I would say, this is my opinion and I could be way wrong. I could be way off. When I see Jasmine, it seems like she may not run up against the same type of racism or bigotry that maybe other ethnicities would, just because she has not a generic beauty, but she could be, it seems, what am I trying to say? I'm not trying to say something wrong. She can
Amy
go into
said
different
it
groups
in a way that I think makes sense. She has pretty privilege.
Yeah.
Much like white privilege. Pretty
Yeah.
privilege works very similarly.
Yeah. And so I think for her, she might say some things like mindset and attraction marketing and all this other stuff, and it's like, I mean, yeah, like maybe when you go into a bar and you look like Jasmine, you're gonna get free drinks from whatever the bartender, because having someone like that in your bar is going to keep more people.
Sure.
Whatever.
Sure.
Like the like, oh, I am manifesting stuff. Well, you're pretty. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
She's really... She's taking something that takes a lot of work and trying to make it seem so simple and
Yes.
giving people that false hope.
I mean, because someone's gonna say like, oh, I'm gonna be on Jasmine's team and I'm gonna be able, she's gonna teach me to look like her. She's gonna, or they truly believe that she has some type of magical mindset that she's
Right.
going to transfer to them, and it never happens. And then when it doesn't, she's like, oh, of course, your mindset's not there yet. It's not there yet. You need to pay for another
Yeah.
month. You need to whatever it is. And it's like, I wish people would wake up and realize that she's taking advantage of people. She doesn't have any business background to back up what she's claiming, and what she's claiming that doesn't have a lot of foundation in like ethical business practices or like stable business practices. It's just,
Yeah.
it's wild.
It's very twisty.
So twisty. It may not be the only reason she succeeds, but in this kind of thing, it's definitely contributing.
Absolutely.
I think it's easier for someone to say yes to a person like Jasmine without processing through what she's saying, because
Yeah.
she might be pretty, so they'll stay and watch the video. Or they come and watch the video and they're already interested, and then they may stay because she's pretty. And I'm not trying to
Yeah.
shit on pretty people. I'm just saying it's a marketing aspect. You're giving people less
Absolutely.
speed bumps to get over and getting them to stay and watch your content. Being pretty, having your hair done, having your makeup done, it is something that's helpful.
Yeah.
For someone new to stay and say, I'll listen to what you have to say. Guys don't necessarily have that thing to run into. And Amy's saying it great. So she has a
Yeah.
lot going for her, and then she fills in the gaps of, can you really do that? Well, she has a lot of, and if you look in the background, she has a Chanel and like all of her designer, you can't see it. She has all her like designer books over here. She will do that in almost every single video, picture. She's saying something.
Yeah.
Be like me, and you can have all this too, whatever this is.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Parasocial too. That can be an aspect of it as well.
Yeah.
I mean, we
very,
saw
very
that.
true. Yeah.
We saw that interview with Jasmine and that guy, and it was kind of a flirt session. And it's like, did you just do the interview because you wanted to be near Jasmine so that you could potentially ask her on a date? That's the way it came across. That might have.
Yeah.
Jasmine seemed uncomfortable, and women also shouldn't have to put up with that. Anybody shouldn't have to put up with that
Yeah.
if they don't want to. They shouldn't. I don't think anybody should be sexualized, and especially in an interview.
No.
That's so uncomfortable. It's so inappropriate. So
It's very inappropriate. It's very unprofessional.
yes. Joan said also we need to talk about how her beauty is also due to her money.
Yes.
She has enough money
Yes.
and time to get her hair done, get her makeup done, buy expensive and good quality clothing. Maybe do things with Is a dermatologist the one that does like injections and stuff? And no shade if you do that. No shade if you get Botox. I'm just saying she has time to do all these things.
Botox is often offered at dermatologists, as well as if you go to like an esthetician, they can offer that too if they're specialized.
That's good to know. It's just a lot of things go into what she's trying to say and who she's trying to pull in. And she's saying them pretty effectively if she has 45,000 people on her team, which I don't believe that, but I have to take her at her word right now until she tells me something different, but I can be skeptical about her truthfulness based off of what she said in the past on Zoom calls that was debunked. So,
turned into gold. Imagine if you no longer procrastinated because of the amount of urgency you had in you to get it done, because you knew the dream reality you would get out of taking action. Like I said, you can have all the proven systems in place for your business or have the best idea, but if you don't run with this mindset consistently and you don't let it take over 90%.
Yeah, like what's with the clip art? What is happening? They had twisting, almost invisible gears behind her head, and then they had a little light bulb behind her head. So, okay. Interesting. Makes no sense.
Of your thoughts.
See, the negative state was the only clip that wasn't a beautiful woman. From a marketing perspective, this is wild. Also, different drop shadow. This is darker. It's not as faded out, and it's a different position again. So inconsistent. The thing is, she's so inconsistent, and then she's so strategic in other ways. It's just twisty. It's so twisty.
It's like she puts all of her effort into being strategic about what she's saying here, rather than every other aspect that's visual.
Yes. Yep. You're right.
Dream life will never manifest itself into your life. For the first time, I want to release the unspoken asset that I was taught years ago that consistently has been making me multiple six figures every year.
Oh my God. The exploding money. How very on brand for 𝗏𝗏. Wow. Join my team and you too can throw hundreds of dollars into the air just like we can. Oh my God.
Ask, what's appealing about that? To me, it just... What is appealing other than, I guess, bragging rights? I don't know, of being able to say you can throw money everywhere. Like, I want my money all in one place. I don't know about you, DeeCee.
Yeah, maybe secure in a bank or secure in a safe or something like that. Like not
in my wallet, in an envelope, in the bank. I don't know. But I don't want it flying everywhere.
Yes, definitely bragging. Yep. The clip art they chose is so weird. It's probably not clip art. It's probably just stock vector stuff, and it's just it doesn't match the brand. Like they didn't change anything to match her brand on her website. We don't see anything red. We don't see anything cream. We don't even have her logo on the video of the Divine Mindset. Like nothing's branded. Nothing's consistent. And a brand doesn't always mean just slapping your logo on something. It's like, is your text carried over? Are your colors carried over in a tasteful way? Can people watch something and say, okay, this is Jasmine. This is Jasmine's video. You can do that with Aaron's video. You can do that with Julie Joe's video. You can do that with so many other creators. Obviously, I get nervous on stream, so I forget them. But you know what?
Isabella Lanter.
Isabella
Lanter. Talking about earlier.
Yeah. So there's a lot. There's a lot of. Yep.
Chelsea.
Yep. Mac Attack. Like there's a lot of them that you're like, okay, this is consistent, or this is consistent, or like I know whose video this is. So
since 2020, this asset has helped me transform and change my life. That has brought me alignment, peace, happiness, joy, confidence, fulfillment. And not only that, I've been able to give myself and my family the world. I've been able to travel the world every month. I moved to the dream destination that I've had for many years on my vision board called Miami. I've been
Hasn't she lived in Miami? Or was she going 6 months Miami, 6 months Canada? I don't remember.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like I saw so many videos of her and 𝗧𝗪 in Miami. Or maybe she means she got a oceanfront apartment or something. Did you get that with your money or did somebody else pay for it? That's the only question I have.
Right.
That's the only question I have. Because if you're saying that
Wendy
this
says
course...
she was back and forth.
Oh, okay. See, y'all are the best. Thank you so much. Live chat wins. Yeah, I just have
Miami,
questions.
yes. We all know what Miami is.
Oh, God.
Miami. Mr.
able to gift my mom 2 of her dream cars and provide for her financially every single month. And I've been able to grow my investment portfolio, which has allowed me to take the money that I've been able to create for myself every year and have it work for me in the market.
iGenius, right? iGenius. I feel like that's fine. I know.
This is such a harsh contrast.
Yep, sure
of
is.
Seeing, like between her and seeing this.
Yes, and I get the idea of doing that, but why didn't they take video of her doing this stuff? Why didn't they take Why didn't they take B-roll of Jasmine? Like, okay, we need you looking over your numbers. We need you walking around in Miami. We need you. Like, they could have done that. It wouldn't have been that hard.
Which has been a blessing. So I created this framework and turned it into a step-by-step, simple system to help you embed this freedom mindset and have it take over your daily thoughts every single day so that you can attract your dream reality that you've been trying to attract for many years, but you just never had the formula, the one asset that has helped me since 2020. You could be the worst entrepreneur of life and still succeed, just as long as you focus on this.
It's going fast, so there's 6 minutes left, but it's at 1.25. But I can speed it up to 1.5, and then we'll be done. Is
Why
that okay?
haven't we gotten to the main point yet?
Oh.
We haven't learned anything.
Yeah, we're 4 minutes in, and like it's vague. We have
not learned anything.
The amount of times like you could listen to this, if you're an MLM or you're thinking about joining MLM, actually try to get a direct answer from someone. Actually try to get a question answered, and there's so many times where it's vague, and then sign up and you'll discover how awesome this is. No, get a clear answer, please. This came out a couple weeks ago. She's been in pharmacy?
Pharmacy?
I didn't know that. We couldn't find like for sure where she's been. I couldn't remember
like
who
I
said
saw
that.
on her link in bio that she was in master resell rights. So
yeah, so we were just covering the master resell. Yeah, we just were doing the master resell. But I hope you. Yeah, I'd love for either Wendy or somebody who covers Jasmine more to like get a Zoom call.
I learned about the existence of a mystical small town called Miami that I definitely have never heard of before.
Oh my God.
One asset. Right now, you have thoughts and beliefs that make you believe you can't do this. When you
sped her up.
What you need to understand is this. This is all a game. And the person who drops their old mindset the quickest and believes consistently in themselves will win. Some of the people that have used my framework, this one asset that I...
Again,
4
with the
people.
screenshots.
20 days ago, November 22nd, August 21st, 7 days ago. $19,659.74. This looks like this is an MRR. This for sure is MRR. It's those stand.dot stores that people are buying from, that Sabrina has, that she has. You can see, like, it's probably y'all can't see. Let me just click this so we can be larger. You see the stand.dot store?
Yeah.
That is what was in her bio. That's what is in Jasmine's bio. That's what it's in Sabrina's bio. I don't know about 𝗬𝗻𝑠, but they're the MRR stuff.
Yeah. Amy said she could be doing both MRR and pharmacy.
Pharmacy. That could be true. And I don't even know, like, if she's left iGenius, is she still using the tools to invest, or is she just having somebody else invest for her? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay. So 𝗘𝘅𝗽 had a video where Jasmine was opening a pharmacy package with her mom in a fancy car. I don't remember which video it was, so. Okay, cool. Good info.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Well, I'd love to see what video you cover. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I mean, I'll take stuff, but I don't want to. I'd love to watch you talk about it.
I will be teaching you. They have applied the system, and multiple people have become.
Why isn't this Jasmine, or why isn't this people?
Literally, why is it just stock?
Yeah, it's lazy. It's technically not an MLM, but look at this. And that's why we put master resale rights on the top. But we cover scammy shit. Hold on.
I do like the bike, I will say.
Yes.
It's a cool bike.
Let's see, downloads. I'm looking for. Okay, this is the master resale rights logo. Sorry. I'm apologizing for your eyes. This is it hasn't been formatted properly. There's drop shadows and it's pixelated. Masterresell.com. Masterresellrights.com. Why is it master resell and then rights is in red and then .com is in silver? You say masterresell.com. No, it's masterresellrights.com. Then the R, they didn't remove the black. They didn't remove the black around the shield. They didn't remove the black in the A, around the S, around the E, around the R, around the O.
Sloppy.
Nothing is centered. Yeah, so that's, yeah. Anyways.
And this isn't even like with a logo, you should have a shape in mind for what you want it to look like.
Yeah, this is like a bastardization of a logo. It's just...
It's not even a rectangle. It's... I don't know.
And like, okay, when we used to be in school, we used to make a list of words for our, like when we were working up a logo. So we would take the name, then anything associated with that business type or the name itself, we'd write like columns of stuff. Then we'd write words associated with that. Then we'd take those words and we'd draw those things. Then we'd start combining them. Then we'd produce like 10 comps. Then we would review them as a class. Then we would do 5 comps, present them to class. Then we would work down to like 3 and then 1. So
yeah.
Why is there a shield like you're a knight and there's money on top
with a money sign on it?
And then it's master resell rights. I don't know.
Apparently she's doing scripture studies in her group.
Stop. Oh my god. I cannot wait. You know, also if you're in a private Facebook group that you can download anything, you don't have to screen record anything. So, you just go to a private Facebook downloader. It's the one where you have to do view source, copy the code, paste it in, and it will download the video for you. So.
We love video converters.
We do. Okay, let me delete this. Okay, there we go.
Multiple 6-figure earners, and these are people that have came from a very average life, who have came from struggle, who have came from nothing, and they've turned into a somebody. I want you to remember that there is nothing that you cannot do. You want to be the first millionaire in your family? It's done. You want to finally leave that destructive, manipulative relationship? It's done.
It's done? Okay.
You want to be in the best shape of your life? It's done. You want to give your loved ones the world?
It's not that easy.
And you want to finally prove.
Oh my god. You know how hard it is to change yourself and learn new habits and learn new behaviors? Because it's not magic. It's not magic. It's hard work, and you work with a professional. Registered dietitian, therapist, somebody not Jasmine.
Listen, I've been working with my personal trainer, Susan, for the past 1.5 years. It's only been in the past 2 to 3 months that I finally felt like that I actually like going to the gym.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, and even there are still days that I don't want to go, but I force myself to go anyway because I've built up this consistency and it feels weird if I don't go.
Yeah.
But that took a full year.
Yeah. I mean, you're developing new like neural
not that simple.
pathways. You're developing new neural pathways too, and you're also changing like your habits of things that your brain is used to, and your brain doesn't really like change. And so
No.
you're fighting sometimes you're fighting against your brain because it's like, I don't like this. I haven't done this
Yeah.
consistently before. Like, I don't like this. And your brain's like, let's do something else. And yeah, like, it's not this easy. It's not this easy.
No.
She's like, oh, magic shit. Let's do it. And I'm like, this is not how it works. But someone's
If
going to
it's
say
too
yes.
good to be true, it most likely is.
Yes, agree. Also, are there 3 people that want to lick the stream? Because the odd number right here. Or thumbs down it, but we are at an even number, thumbs down 10, so I love that.
You can be somebody in this life. It is them. The system that they've taught you from since you were little has failed you, okay? But that's okay. As I'm sure so many people have failed you before, but that doesn't mean that you quit. There's always a solution. You must unlearn everything, which means you have to be willing to learn new things that probably contradict what you've been taught your entire life. I want to take a moment to keep it real with you.
Okay. Can I just say this? Be very careful with this. Yes, sometimes overcoming maladaptive behaviors is very difficult, and it's something that you haven't done in your life. Work with an ethical, licensed clinician, because if you're working with Jasmine, okay, best screen grab I've ever gotten of this one. If you're working with Jasmine, who's not a licensed clinician, who's not any of the things that would help you with any of the things that she said were done, it can get twisty fast. So she's gonna say, it's gonna feel like something that you've never done before. So then it's like, well, if it's uncomfortable, I have to do it. If it goes against my gut, I have to do that. And it's like, no.
What happened
no.
to the phrase "listen to your gut"?
Yeah, that doesn't help in the brainwashing. It doesn't help in the commercial cult.
Like, there's usually a reason why it feels wrong.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Yeah. I mean, unlearning is like regular learning. Yes. I think unlearning
Yeah.
some bad things, like when I was in outpatient, like there's some things that were maladaptive for me, and it's like stopping those and still struggling with wanting to do those things, and then learning new things. I guess it is learning new things to fill up what I used to do, like the time I used to do my maladaptive behaviors, you know? So maybe it's just like a play on words. Unlearn.
Unlearning.
Oh, never mind.
Oh boy.
Okay, my bad. Oh, isn't unlearning
And
just
Chelsea-
regular learning? Yes.
And
Yep.
Chelsea said, "The only Jesus I need is the lobster variety."
I love that. I love the graphic that Charlene made Aaron with the lobster.
It gets me every
Jesus.
time.
Yeah, it's so good. Sorry, Savannah. You are quicker than I am. I was like, what? Oh my God.
Because I know what it feels like to want more for yourself, to dream big, but feel like you're running in circles trying to figure out how to actually make it happen. Here's the honest truth. There are 2 ways to approach learning how to create success online. The first option, you can keep piecing things together from free content on YouTube, spending hours trying to figure out what works, only to realize later that you've wasted so much time on trial.
It's free. YouTube's free. You can learn
It's
so
free.
much stuff. And guess what? You can
It's
search
where
for
I've
the
learned
things.
most of stuff.
Guess what? When I don't know how to do something on Premiere Pro, I just type it in and someone's made a video and it's free. Oh, I didn't know how to do
Yep.
something for streaming? Type it in. It's free. OBS is free streaming. If you can look at OBS tutorials on YouTube for free. OBS is so powerful. Just by the way, there's a lot of buttons. If you try it out, and
It
it's
can
like,
be intimidating.
yes, but you can watch a video for free. You can watch a video for free. Oh my God. Her music's too loud. We're looking at this from a marketing perspective. Like, she has this video to watch on her website. I think this is where the prices are. I think.
It's
Um,
also just bad music choices in general. As someone who
yes.
listens to a lot of music and listens to the soundtracks of different things, the music choice in the background also doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's a choice. It's not a good choice.
It's a
It's definitely a
choice.
choice. It's definitely a choice. Oh,
From
yeah, I
an
literally.
unprofessional opinion, just a choice.
Yeah, Wendy said, I literally learned how to edit and stream in a weekend. Thanks, YouTube. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
and error. Let me ask you, how has that been working for you so far? If you're watching this, chances are you're still searching for that breakthrough. And I mean no disrespect, but it's time to admit that this route is just too slow and inefficient to get you where you want to go. Now, the second option is all about
Why? What's with the lines? What are you talking about? Why do we use the lines? Option 2. What is happening? And why wasn't the option 1 all grayed out if that's not what you wanted people to choose? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we're in color now. We could do
Or
that.
like scribble it out in red or something.
Yes. Yes.
Also, how can you
Speed
implement
of-
anything if you haven't learned it yet?
Well, I mean, she needs her money, her bank account. You're going to open up your mindset once your check hits her bank account or your payment hits her bank account.
All right.
Yes. You need to know what you're looking for and how to search. Some people just don't know how to research or yes, you're right. I would say this. Go to ChatGPT and say,
Yeah.
how would I search? What would be the best way to write an instruction for me when I'm looking on YouTube for tutorials on streaming? And it will say, here's an example. And you can take that and you can go to YouTube and paste that in. You can also do your let's say Premiere Pro Plus tutorial, and then it will pull up you're looking for those words in the title or those words in the description, or YouTube is going to say this video is a Premiere Pro tutorial, or you can say Premiere Pro transition, Premiere Pro plus tutorial plus transition. If you're like, I don't know how to do it, step it back and just have the plus sign. So there's some things that you can start with. Yes, it can be overwhelming, and I appreciate Becca for bringing that up.
Yeah, for sure.
of implementation. If you're serious about seeing results, you need a clear step-by-step.
Oh my god.
The shadow is also blue here.
Jasmine? What is happening? What are all these pictures, and why didn't you do a duotone? What is happening? I mean, your shadows could have been gold. You could have added
What are the
gold.
pictures supposed to be?
Well, one's a phone. Comparison syndrome's a phone. Dude, if you're in the divine mindset and you want to whistle blow, let me know. I just need probably 2 hours to strip it. Honestly, like, let me know. Let me know.
Roadmap to help you get there, okay? And that's exactly what I've created inside of TDM. TDM is designed to help you learn the one asset you need to make your desires become a reality. I teach you proven systems that work in digestible, binge-worthy videos for you to process and digest the information so that you can get up out there and actually apply the things that you need to apply in order to have success, okay? So you can start making money faster and with more.
The fact that her lighting changed and nobody fixed it, I cannot. Welcome to
They
Jasmine
couldn't
Elizabeth.
get a ring light.
Yeah. God. And again, filming in front of the video is a choice. It's not my choice. I think she did it so we could see, like, how wealthy she is. Now, the thing is, I don't know if she's filming in front of a green screen because they did put
Right.
those animated graphics behind her head. So she could not even be here right now. But then, why did the lighting change? What is happening? I don't know. I have questions.
We
I
have a lot of questions.
We have a lot of questions.
Confidence. Here's the best part. Every tool, every training, and every resource we've built is focused on giving you real results, not fluff. Every step of the way, you are being mentored by me with occasional
Stop it. Was that a Word document? How do I go back like 10 what are we at? Oh, to 8. You're
Oh my
telling
God.
me Wait a second. Can we type this in? Hold on. You can see the thing at the top. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. /users/Jasmine Elizabeth. She spelled her last name E-R-H. She spelled her name wrong. /.
All right.
/ACT. I'm just seeing if I can do it. I probably cannot.
From what I can tell, Amy, yes, this is just definition so far.
20 exercises percentage 20 percentage 20.
A glow stick would have been better than whatever this is.
Dang it.
Yeah,
Wait a second.
what did the document link start with?
I can't see all of it, but it's probably from her computer. Because sometimes it can be a
That's what
Gmail.
I'm thinking. Yeah.
It looks like she might have taken the information from another person, though. I have to do more research into it. But this information looks like it says ACT, and there is an ACT, like there's an ACT like course, like it's a thing. I don't know if she took it from somebody else is what I mean, I know that somebody else wrote this because it's master resale rights, but because in master resale rights, you're allowed to continue to let people buy and then lease out something that you've paid somebody else for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Occasional special
Basically,
guest
just putting
who
your
have been
name
where
on
you
something.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, putting your name on something.
Just putting your name on something that somebody else did.
Yes.
are and have gone on to achieve massive success. So instead of wasting time trying to figure out what works, you get to focus on implementing the strategies we teach so that your first 10K online isn't just a dream, but it becomes a reality. Now, I know investing in yourself can feel scary, but that's why I've made TDM as accessible as possible, okay? So for less than $240 a month, you get access to everything. Mindset workshops and guides. You get a once-a-month live coaching call and so much more. And because I want to make this decision a no-brainer, for those of you ready to commit today, you'll get access to all of it for just...
Okay, look at this. $89 a month. Sorry, let me move us down again. This is where, this is the fuckery. We did the math.
She calls this accessible?
Yes, $89 a month. So when you look at tab 89 times 12, that's $1,068 a year. Okay, let me just type that on screen.
Wait,
1,068. Where do we?
how does her math is not?
Oh no, it's not a deal. I don't think it's a deal, but maybe it is.
Oh
The
my
89 a month, obviously, like you're gonna get better stuff.
Yeah.
But 239 times 3, and I get that. 1,068, and then 239 times 3, and then 600 saves you, right? 600 is almost less than half. She said 240 because the price allegedly is going up. And then 239 times 3, $717, and then the yearly one, $600. But it's not that good of a deal in my opinion, but I know people are going to be like, "Oh, I can afford 89 right now," or maybe they can't.
Listen, $89 a month is not accessible. A one-time purchase, maybe. But a lot of people can't afford $89 a month. That can be someone's insurance. That can be someone's, I don't know. It could be so many other things.
Yeah, I messed up on the $239 every 3 months, so it's times 4. That's $956. Because it's $239 per quarter. So that's $956. So it's only a little less than the full 12 months. I was just doing 12 months. I'm just saying the $239 is really a bad deal because you're only saving about $50.
Yeah.
I just was like, what are you doing, Jasmine? Maybe people won't do the math. I don't know. But $956 is just a little bit under the 1,068 or whatever it was. Like, fine. It's $100 cheaper-ish. The yearly amount's a way better deal. Yeah.
Yeah, but even $50 a month is excessive if we're doing the yearly amount.
Sure. Yes, agree. That's a good point.
Like, if we break it down, sure, you might be saving money, but it's not going to be much.
Yeah. Yep. That's groceries for a whole last week, too, if you stretch it. It's a lot. Yeah.
A month. This is a one-time offer because I want to reward the action takers who are serious about changing their lives, okay? When you lock in that $89 price, okay, it's yours for life as long as you stay in the program. Even as we grow and add more content, you'll always have access to TDM at that price. I want to see you succeed. I've spent years building this program to give you the tools, support, and community you need to finally believe in yourself and to create something that you are so proud of. Think about it. Where could you be 6 months from now if you had the right tools, the right strategy, and the right support with the right asset that I've been using since 2020. Now, think about where you'll be if you keep trying to piece it all together on your own. How has that worked out for you so far, right? So if you're ready, I'll be waiting for you inside of TDM. You deserve this. I believe in you. Click the link to get started and I'll see you inside. You will never get what you want.
Whoa.
Anything.
We didn't do anything.
Learn anything of what we would actually get.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. That has 1.3 thousand views on it 4 weeks ago.
Like,
I mean, it was posted 4 weeks, yeah.
If I were just going based off of this video alone, I have no idea what she's trying to sell to me.
Yeah.
I just know that she basically said to just trust me, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And her other videos are worse. They're not. It's not a good time. It's not a good time. Yeah, the video that we're probably going to cover next week is my 6 principles that will make any woman 6 principles for a rich girl reality. So,
oh god.
We love that. We love that so much. But we did it. We did the website roast 2 hours and 30 minutes and I thought we were going to be like, get through it. And I was like, sure didn't, because we roasted a lot of that website. Live chat, you're incredible. Thank you for the...
I mean, this is what happens when we put the both of us together.
I know. But it's like the commiseration, the just shared rage of what the hell's going on with this website. Or, you know, maybe it's a graphic designer's like fighting MLM, like undercover. They're ruining people's websites on purpose so people won't
I
use
can only
them.
hope that I really hope that's the case, but that's being optimistic.
I know, I'm always optimistic. I'm like, maybe they're not awful. Maybe this is someone like fighting against MLM and everyone's like, nah, it's just shitty. It's just a shitty website. It's just awful.
I mean, I would do it, but I don't know about any other graphic designer.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if I got a job from an MLM person, like, would I take it and then, like, bomb it on purpose? Maybe a little bit. I would think about it.
I mean, if they're gonna pay... I mean, because honestly, especially with the MRR logo, it feels like the owner just did it himself without consulting anybody.
Yeah, in the 80s.
And he did it in the 80s. Yes.
Look at the master resale rights, like, doesn't it look like a potential pyramid?
Yes.
because you have these two people at the top, then you sell the basic resale rights to somebody else, and then the customer can only sell for personal use. Or you sell for personal use only, and end user receives the rights to resell. Then you sell the master resale rights, and then your customers can sell either resale rights or master. So like it gets towards a pyramid look, in my opinion. It's not obviously it's not MLM. It seems twisty. It seems pretty twisty to me. So Jasmine used to claim she could
I am
code.
also in chat.
I love that. I think she made it herself. Where's the kazoo? Where's the kazoo? Where's the kazoo funeral
That's not
march?
a good look, Jazz.
Oh. What?
I'm gonna do my monthly or my member milestone just for the funsies.
Let's go. Oh my god. Does she know the meaning of shame? I mean, shame's very helpful when it's, you know, you're like, oh god, did I do that? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. 20 months. Let's go. Avery Joe, my co-host, celebrates 20 months of membership. Don't join an MLM, kids. Okay, let me do member milestone if I'm gonna make it. I hope it's not gonna be too loud.
Well, we're moving on now. For today.
To the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Jasmine, you do not get a razzle dazzle. Why do I keep forgetting to play
No.
this? I keep forgetting to play this, and I will make sure I play it next stream. So, live chat, thank you. You don't know what razzle dazzle is?
No.
It's My Little Pony. It's they have a razzle dazzle.
Oh.
Well, let me see if I can make it. I'm gonna have to make it very soft because.
The time is now, it's about to go. Razzle dazzle, glitz and glam.
Yeah.
And it's.
Razzle dazzle, glitz and glam. Turn it all up, it's a spectacle.
Yes.
Not just a pony,
I used to
I
watch
am
My
a
Little Pony, but I
countess.
forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a delight. I have a whole folder for broken waffles and.
love that.
Is that from the new series? I have no idea. Broken Waffles directed me to that, and we have the clips now. Give them the old razzle dazzle. Yep, it was one of your best ideas, honestly.
Yes.
So, live chat, thanks so much. We will catch you next time. We are finishing the other part of here I have emotes. Hold on, I think I do.
I have my reactions on. That's why that happened.
Yay! Also, we did
Will
it.
Do it if I
We
do
did it.
this.
We did it.
Yay, confetti.
We'll see. Or I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna do the second part of, Pharmacy Lady. So,
Nice.
all right.
Yep.
Hydrate. Take your meds. Be good to yourselves, and we'll see you. We'll see you next time. All right. Oh my God, where's my? I was like, where's my outro? I don't know where it is every time. Oh God.